What's going on, guys, and welcome back to my stream here. As I'm just bringing this combine back from being serviced at the case for harvest, getting looked over. But we're getting pretty close to the farm. If we look here, hold on, let me get into our driveway, which my planter was being hauled by a trailer, and the strap snapped and it fell off the trailer, and now it's like right there. Hopefully fine, but I don't know for sure. I'll be able to pick that up now though when I need to. But here's the farm. I'm just gonna put this right here. Alright, if we hop out and we look at my map, I own this field, I own this section here, I own this property, I own these properties, but I'm probably gonna sell this one or that one. Well, this one when I'm done harvesting it. Which I'm going to need to get to at some point. But right now I have cattle I need to get fed. I also have pigs and chickens. I started up in this field mowing it, but I didn't get far. I have this John Deere 4440. This is the first tractor that I had when I started this farm, and now it pretty much just does, hay work. It's got plenty of power for this mower and everything, and my size hay making. I'm just gonna do this field for today's episode. But yeah. All right. Turn up here, and this will give some more turnaround room for the worker, because I'm just gonna hire a worker to do this after I clean up. I do need to add some bins, some like extra storage bins at some time here, because those bins they're just not gonna hold enough grain for all the corn and beans I'm going to put in them this year. I'm going to maybe put some barley or wheat in there, but it'll be gone pretty quick because I'm going to give it to the pigs and chickens as much as I possibly can. Alright, we'll do this. There we go. And boom. Okay. I gotta get in the field. I want to give you a quick tour. So I obviously have this tractor here, these bins, you saw that area. And right in here is my haying equipment. Then there's a silo that I can store grain in, I guess, technically. I don't know how much it holds, but then I have this John Deere 9670 STS. And then down here I have, I believe, my most powerful tractor, my John Deere 7810. I mean, like, I have a lot of fields, but there's just not big fields around here. Then down in here is my pigs. And out here, I got 30 of them. And then there's my grain cart. These are like some gardens that I don't use. Then right over here are my chickens. Yeah, and then right down here, I have my cattle. I have, I believe, 20? Yeah. Then in here, I have my pickup. It's a 1982 Ford F250. Very good looking, and then a water trailer back there. And then I have this Case 7250 Pro. I think it's a Magnum, but I don't know for sure. I guess not. I'm gonna use this thing to pull the grain cart. And I have a semi-truck around here. I think it's back on that side of the Kenzie. Yeah, there it is. I'm gonna use that with my grain trailer for grain hauling. So hook up, put the pin in, get the PTO in, and get these hydraulics plugged in. There we go. We'll get that warmed up. I mean, like, it's warmed up. It's 85 degrees. Let's get some Eck truck rolling here. God, there's this fly that keeps flying around my face. What just happened? Okay, that's a little glitchy. And let's see. Yeah, that should be hooked up. Let's just make sure get the hydraulics plugged in. All right, that's ready to go. Let's get this 7810 firing up. That was weird. It usually fires right on up. This has, you know, our ripper disc on it that I'll use for plowing. That I use for corn and soybeans. And then here is my toy shed. I'm going to take out this. I'm going to take out my Honda dirt bike here and alright. So we obviously have that field right out there by the house, by the yard. And then we've got this field out here. We also have that pond. Whoa. I don't know whose horses these are. I don't know who funsies, but I do, I guess. I just got this place, and it turns out I have horses that I never knew about with it. That is not normal. And then right beside me here is my bean field, a bean field of mine. And then if I cut through these sunflowers, there are 2 soybean fields of mine. Then this is my grass field, and then that's my corn field. And that's corn, not soybeans, obviously. Ow. Okay. Crank it. It's a pretty sharp turn to do this on, but let's try and get this thing in here. Tried to stop it before it hit the wall. That happens for me a lot where it hits the wall. This thing's kind of cool here. It's like, it's a quad, but a tractor quad. So they took like an engine from a little tractor and made it into a quad. Let's get into this case. Which I just recently got the STS Combine. I've had this thing the longest. I got the STS like a year and a half ago. I like that thing better than this. I mean, I'm more of a deer person anyway, but like, it's more spacious in there. It's more comfortable. See if we can squeeze past this. I will say though, this Combine is really good for doing the headland rounds. Okay. Let's get this fully, everything's fully connected. Alright, get those opening. I added like automatic hinges, so it basically goes off on its own to open when I want it to. Alright, get it fired up. It's running it seems to be running pretty smooth. I mean, I'm going to get a little straw off this field, but probably just from this Combine, not the other one. I don't want too much, because I also have another field I'm going to get straw from. So I don't want to have too much, you know. I don't really have a place to store it. Let's just get a little headland down here. Not around the whole field, just around this area. That area is going to be the most problematic to do headlands with because of this shed, or to have the worker do headlands with. Alright, let's get this thing going. That thing, it wasn't even connected, it was just like sitting alongside it, so all I had to do was back up and it would be off. See if I can connect this through the other one, or I'm gonna have to move it, aren't I? wife's gonna be mad. Yeah, wife's gonna be mad. I drove over her her seat, her like box things there for her stuff, but let's get moving. It is unfolded. I don't know why that thing took so long to work, but alright. Now this thing is eating. I believe I have a 30-foot head on it. Yeah, no, 35. So it's gonna fill up probably really quick with a 35-foot head, but it's got the power. It's going 6. So you guys remember Mason, I'm sure. But he was complaining about this combine not having enough power in corn, but he was running a 12 row on it. I mean, he had the 98, or the 9870 SDS. I have the 9670, but I don't. What is my dog in the pond? Yeah, he is. Come on. What are you doing in the water? What is going on here? Come on. Am I the only one who just saw that? Come on. Come. Come on. You hungry? Oh, no, I'm gonna be cold. No, I'm gonna be soaked all day because the dog went in the pond. There he is. Come on. Why were you in the pond? I'll throw the ball, but stay out of the pond. Oh, I don't know if I made it or not. He steps back, he shoots, and he misses. Straight. Alright. Now I've had a little time to dry off. Let's get back to work, because there's work to be done. Which the corn and beans this year, I bought them in the field, and the owner didn't really want to harvest them because he didn't put on any lime or any fertilizer or anything that they would need. So they're not going to yield very well. I mean, this stuff isn't yielding all that great. It's just this head is so big that it can, make it seem like it's yielding really well for, a regular pass. In the case, if it was filling it up that much, which the case obviously has a smaller tank, so it would, it's just, gotta be careful. What is that sound? I don't know what this bell thing here is doing. I don't know what's going on with that or what's holding it, but yeah. There used to be like a shed here, and even though I got rid of the shed, it still appears like there's a shed there. So, yeah. Let's hop in here. Yeah, you think this will reach the top of that so I can fix the ceiling? Now I'm gonna be able to get KFC whenever I want. Ready? Ooh, I missed. That hurt. Would not recommend that. My chicken's dead. Oh, never mind. I think I'm stuck. Let's get up. Let's get this Magnum out in the field now. We'll be able to fit it all into the Magnum. Just get that out in the field. Well, yeah. Alright. So, the Kenzie fills up a grain cart to the legal limit. Question is, do we want to go over the legal limit or not? If we're hauling on the ground. Because if I'm okay with it, then, you know, I can just, whenever I want, just fill it straight up all the way. Because I'm pretty sure that thing holds, like, way more than the legal limit. I don't know for sure. But if I want to keep it under the legal limit when I'm hauling, which probably do, let's get some field work done here. Some tillage done, I should say. And the 7810, which definitely has more horsepower than this thing requires. A little rough on the grass, but other than that, it's not too bad. The discs, for some reason, one of them must be loose on the end there. The one on the end there must be loose because it's like getting into the grass. There we go. This might be an issue here. I'm gonna go quick. Around here. What am I seeing behind me? And that's pretty good there. Let's get this turned. Alright, I'm gonna take this and fill up the chicken feed. Because it'll be fun, because, you know, the John Deere will be fine out there. But yeah, I mean, we'll have fed one out of the three animals needed once I get this done. I'm actually gonna get this thing started on the other field. The chickens have feed now. So we're good there. Let's get this international going, shall we? Well, yeah. The 4440 in international, I got like the same year, just about the same time. But I got the 4040 like a week before I got the international here. I mean, this thing was a beast when I first got it. You know, I use this thing for tillage and planting, and, well, I used both of them for tillage then, but I used this one for planting only. And I like this one a lot more, but that was like, you know, 8 years ago or so. Now I like the 4440 more because it's, you know, it's costed me less to keep going and everything like that. And the cheaper piece of equipment, the piece of equipment that runs with the least breakdowns, I'm gonna like the most, obviously. Cattle feed is being produced. We're working on it. The chickens have plenty of feed. The old oinkers are gonna need some. At some point. Beep, 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 beep. Alright. And we're going in wheat too. Which I think once I get all the animals fed, I'm gonna be like done with the stream. I mean, it'd be pretty quick to be done with it, but like, you gotta realize, I gotta feed the cattle. I gotta make some hay. I might just get this field knocked out or something too. I could just do that. Make a bale of hay just so that they don't die on me, you know, overnight. But alright. We gotta have a free tractor lying around. No, we don't. Should be able to pick something up. Yeah, I really like this thing too. It's a 6x6. I got a lot of toys. You know, I like to get new toys every now and again for it. I'll actually use this. Wait. I thought this thing had a PTO. I was gonna use it. I was told it had a PTO. I don't know. I'll see if it can run the baler. She bouncing. This thing's a lowrider, I see. Yeah, I don't have the power for it. I wouldn't have the power anyway, I don't think. Sheesh. Thick out here. Get out of here, you deer. This is my lowrider you're trying to take. This has got to be so bad for the suspension on this thing. Turns tight for the most part. Crank it, turn it, boom, brum, 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 bum, 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 boo. Alright. I just want to have my toys, you know, lying around everywhere. Take this thing out for a quick spin. Just to move it to clear some shed space. Here, these things want water, okay. Yeah, let's get some water in there. Alright. I don't even know how to, like, what I'm gonna do to sell these tomatoes. I don't even know what they're worth. I'm just getting tomatoes. Alright, got this thing in the water. This is how I'm gonna water my garden. Geez, he's bugging out there, and that's on it with that combine. Alright. There we go. I don't know how much they need. Okay, that'll work. We got about 50-50 per thing. So yeah, we're good. Plants are there, good to go. I think I'm gonna use a semi. I think that'll work in the pig barn. That'll be able to get in the pig barn, and I'll be able to feed the yoinkers with that, get them fed, and then I'll make a bale of hay, and that'll be it for my stream today. Use the 4440 probably to make the bale. As the case is, as the axle flow is getting full, we're going to dump more into the grain cart. Alright, this is going. Okay. I'm just gonna park the John Deere combine over here. That'll work good. We got a little over 500 bushel in here. We'll see how much this fills up the grain cart, so we can get a representation of how much it holds. You know, at least get a guess on it. The yoinkers are outside. Not usually, but they are right now. We'll see if this even fits. We'll use a gator. We'll be able to put it in there. I don't think the semi's gonna fit. Like, very strong doubts. Alright. Then we'll have the pigs fed with this. Alright. And there we go. Dump this in there. Let's see. The Winkers got food-ish, not really yet. Oh yeah, the horses. Yeah, I'm just gonna sell them. I don't really wanna worry about them. Yep. No, I don't have to worry about the horses. Now I can just drive straight in and straight out. And we're full. And how many? That's 1,800 liters out of. Okay, this is gonna take all day. So I'm going to see if the semi fits. I mean, it hopefully would, but I don't know for sure. It's hard to know. Alright. Yeah, it'll fit. Yeah, this semi is going to hold too much. If it doesn't even fill up the back hopper with just under half the grain cart. Actually, no. I mean, it'll be, I think it's a legal limit's 1,100 or so we'll be okay. Okay, those guys are taken care of. Out to take care of the cattle now. Let's drop that off there. This thing to help me out at least a little. Come on. Right now we gotta get out of here and get this thing down. Set it at 128, the biggest setting, and let the baler eat. Maybe the biggest bale was a bad idea, but too late now. But once it's full, I'm just going to go over to the cattle area, keep the bale in there till I get over to the cattle area and dump it. And then they'll be able to eat it from there. And there we go. I'll be baling away here till I get one full bale. That's all I needed, one bale. I'm getting pretty close. And here we go. We'll be full before we know it now. And we're full. Let's take this into the cattle pen and unload it. 9,000 liters of hay. That'll be enough for them for a little while. At least. And boom. They're fed. Alright. Bye guys. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.